Yeah. Cavalier mentality, I charge through every bracket. King on the court, LeBron legacy in my fabric. Ground when I'm grinding, dog pound in the trenches. Guardian at the gate, protecting all my riches. Cavs in my veins, championship parade route. Browns in the mud, fourth quarter, never doubt. Guardians of tradition, progressive feel my temple. Training like I'm drafted, work ethic monumental. In the zone, can't stop my ascension in the zone. Discipline my weapon in the zone. Greatness by intention in the zone. This my resurrection in the soul.
Yes, sir. We are back for another live Monday type feel good, energetic, debated show. Welcome to EnDaZone Sports Season 2, Episode 21. I'm your host, the man with the plan with the cleanest ways and all the last Spivey. And y'all see what I got on the panel down below. To my right, to our left, we got Dark Hills in the building. What's good, fellas?
What's going on? How everybody doing?
What's up? How y'all feeling? How was y'all weekend?
My weekend was tight. It was nice.
What up, Jew?
What up, Jew?
Weekend was tight.
What up, Jew? Yeah, it was all right.
And I had a blessed, productive, positive weekend myself.
What up, JD?
Hit us in the building. What's going on, JD? I had a good weekend. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm about to explain why we should have had a good weekend. But before I do that, make sure for those that's watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button for more content like you're about to receive tonight. And also, after you do that, if you have it, because you're watching it on YouTube, download the Defense Spivey Media app on your Roku TV so you can watch EnDaZone Sports every Monday and Friday. And I appreciate everybody that's watching on the DSMN, the best network in the land. Now, the reason why I'm feeling good, I'm so happy, and you know, Dar representing, I'm representing. We always gotta have one eye, man. Okay. Shut me up, then, Kales. Shut me up, then. Look.
All right.
Look, he came out this shit like Clark Kent turned into Superman.
Hey, put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
Okay, put you in. That's what I'm talking about. We got a lot we're gonna dive into today. Of course, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers moving on to the second round after a hard-fought 7-game series against the Toronto Raptors. Now they're moving on to Detroit. We're going to discuss Game 7 and also talk about, we're going to look ahead to the Cavs Pistons series. We got the whole bunch of Game 1, Round 2, the Knicks against Philly. We got Minnesota going against, San Antonio tonight. We got a whole bunch of plethora of games. With that being said, let's start with them Cavs, baby. Yes. Game 7 victory over the Toronto Raptors at the Rock. This was a hard-fought series, scrappy series, ugly series, whatever you want to call it. It was that. But, you know, all wins ain't pretty wins. We got that dub. We moving on. Fellas, how was y'all feeling about them Cavs? How did y'all look at Game 7? What did y'all think about Game 7?
You want to go first, Kels?
This is how I felt. I felt like they played well in the third and fourth quarter. They didn't come out as I hoped they would have did come out, but they kept it close, and that was the key. They kept it close in the first half. Even though they played not well, it was a tie ball game going into the third quarter, which was a sight to see because they could have hit a damn basket if they could hit a damn basket for nothing. But they stayed in there, they scrapped in there, and they pulled it out. And it was close in the second half. Going into Detroit, they got to play better. Atkinson got to do better on his rotation choices. He has to do better on getting his players to understand to control the ball, to handle the ball. Do not make mistakes. Do not place self-inflicted wounds on you by turnover the ball. But the first half, I was like, whew, man, we can't hit a bar. But other than that, the Cavs should be good.
What you feeling, Dar?
Ooh, where do I start? I think I texted you last night because I was excited. I was excited to see Allen. It was almost as if they pissed him off last night.
Oh yeah, we definitely did talk last night, and we go definitely address something. I was waiting for you today.
Yeah, hey, don't worry about it. I got my notes together too. But
go ahead.
But no, real talk. Like we played the way we needed to play. It was a scrappy series. If you look at Detroit, the Detroit series, and you look at our series, the refs let us play. They didn't call a lot of those, as Reggie Miller would say, ticky-tack fouls. But there was a lot of contact, right? And the series itself could have easily escalated to a situation where, people would be suspended for future games and stuff like that by getting ejected. I would love to see the refs, kind of mitigate that. We understand contact is contact. We understand you want to kind of let them play, but at the same time, you looking dead at fouls. It's just extreme contact. Jared Allen, I loved it. The second half, the whole game, but the second half, for real, going into the third and fourth quarter, he down. We up. But and Toronto trying to make a run, but Jared Allen was blocking shots. He had got physical. It was almost as if he was possessed. We did good. But going to Detroit, that's going to be another physical series. So we got to match energy. We got to match physicality. That's what I want to see. And we got to run. We got to play at our pace. We got to control the game at our pace. I think it starts there. I think Dean Wade, I don't even know why he's in the lineup. I just don't.
What Dean Wade did do.
I think he made, I don't know if it's his defense, but the guy made what? 1, 2, maybe 3, two threes that I saw. He missed about 3 or 4. But those are quality points that we cannot, wide open shots that he was getting, and we can't. He got to knock those down, man. Our offense got to trust him to knock those down. I was excited to see Strus play like a man possessed. Going after all the 50-50 balls. Doing whatever it takes. He got scrappy too last night.
We did.
Donovan Mitchell, Harden. They were right in it also. At the end of the second half, the second quarter, Donovan Mitchell started taking over the game. It was like the first quarter, he was kind of filling everybody out, trying to get everybody involved. But the second quarter, when we was down, he just started scoring. And we need more of that. We need more of that energy right off top. In my mind, Toronto's a good team. They had the top 5 defense the whole season. So you can't really put nothing past them, right? But at the same time, I really don't think this game, it should have been over in 6 to me.
Well, that lucky shot with Barry hit it.
I can't say a lucky shot because we put ourselves.
That was a lucky shot.
It was a good shot, but let's
shot bounced 3 times.
Let's go back to what you said though, Kels. Self-inflicted wounds, turnovers. Harden had a lot of turnovers that series. Right.
But we still could have won that game.
Mobley had turnovers. Come on, man. Those are self-inflicted wounds.
Exactly. But we still could have won that game if it wasn't for that prayer with a shot. We would have been coming back home. We'd have been like we lost. We had these turnovers and we lost the game, but that shot was lucky.
You missing my point here. My point is
I understand what you're saying.
There is no shot. There is no shot if we don't put ourselves in that situation. And you can't put yourself in that situation with a top-ranked defense because they're always going to be in it at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I understand what you're saying, and I understand, I get it. But what I was saying, though, is that with the turnovers, we still had a chance to win. We came back,
true.
And we still had a chance to win.
We still gave ourselves the opportunity to win.
So
absolutely.
We was up by 1 at that present time. What I mean by lucky shot, that was a lucky shot. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, of course, he got
that's
some.
What I'm saying.
You had the whole bounce, the bounce up in the air, and
you know, that's what.
That was the Kawhi. That was the Kawhi Leonard bounce.
Yeah. Dog. Listen. I agree, I wasn't one that thought this series would go 7. I thought the Cavs could win it in 5. I thought it'd be a gentleman's sweep. I was wrong. Toronto came out and they did something this whole series, and even looking at Game 7, that I didn't think they would do. They kind of mimicked what the Pacers did to us last year, meaning, they pressed us full court a lot, and then they threw the big bodies on our guard. They threw Scotty Barnes on Harden and on Mitchell, RJ Barrett. I just seen CMB out there a couple of times, guarding the guards, because they wasn't respecting our bigs. They wasn't respecting the bigs. And then looking at Game 7 yesterday, once Jarrett Allen got going, and kudos to Jarrett Allen, he changed the whole game around in that third quarter, scored 14 points and having he had a double-double in the third quarter by himself.
Yeah, that was a
double-double. So once he got going, I noticed the Raptors started there really paying more attention to Jarrett Allen, at least. You know what I'm saying? And that started getting Strus hit a couple of open threes. He hit one late down the game to really put the icing on it, per se. Sam Merrill shooting the lights out. He ended up making some shots. Jalen Tyson ended up making shots. It was just a hard-fought series, and I'm glad we did have Game 7 at home, because if it was in Toronto, we weren't winning that bitch. We weren't winning that game if it was in Toronto. We weren't winning. But it was good to see them come out Game 7. Now the Cavaliers moved to 7-2, 8-2 in Game 7s, and all time, in our history. Right. It was good, man. They showed, like you said, dog, they showed some fight. They got dirty back with them in that second half of Game 7. They got grimy back with them. They scrappy. Whatever other name you can give.
Jared Allen, motherfucker, go home.
Yeah, Jared Allen, go home.
And you was talking about how the referees went and called. They gave the Toronto Raptors 3.
No, he wasn't talking about the referees. He was talking to RJ Barrett and the Raptors. Barrett, RJ Barrett ended up walking to him and bumping him. That's what it was. Yeah, and that's how the whole scuffle started. Yeah. And RJ Allen like, man, this shit over. Go home.
Right.
Go home. And then you had the fans chatting USA all in the crowd, and because they from Toronto. But it was a good win for the Cavs. This is the second time we done had a Game 7 against a scrappy, hard-nosed, get in your face, physical team. The latest one was with Orlando, 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And, we beat them in the Game 7. And once again, with Orlando, what did they have? They threw big bodies on our small guards.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing that I was talking about before, that Atkinson got to figure that out. He has to figure out how to get Donovan and James Harden free of that big type of bodies getting on them. But also what happened is they started moving the ball too. The ball movement was a lot better in that third quarter. And what happened was that Toronto was scrambling, and Jarrett Allen was able to get them free shots because of the ball movement. It wasn't no ISO all the time. They moved the ball a little bit.
The ball movement really didn't start to the fourth, for real. Like, it really didn't start to the fourth, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? And that's when he came in with the lineup of, it was Mitchell, Harden, Mobley, Strus came in and got some action. Dennis Schroeder came in and got some action as well. Right. That's when they started moving, because, again, Jarrett Allen went nuts in that third. It wasn't like they was running plays for him either. He was getting a lot of them offensive rebounds, you know what I'm saying, to get them 50-50 balls. It was a couple of times he did bad, Scotty Barnes down in the post and hit a backboard shot. He had a big couple of blocks down the stretch as well. So once he got going in the third, Toronto in that fourth, they came out and they lightened up a little bit. They lightened up until they got to within 11, I believe, when Walters hit that 3. Yeah. And that cut the lead back down to 11. We'll cut the deficit down to 11. And then they start trying to press a little bit more. But then our defense rose to the occasion. And they got the job done in Game 7. Now, you, my friend, my familiar, my La Familia, with the orange Cavs hat on. Let me tell you what he did, Kels.
He must have did something crazy.
He texted me and said, trade Mobley, keep Allen. Look, hold on. He texted me that. So I we going back and forth for the test. I'm like, why you say that? Because Allen had a good game. Cuzzo said, man, because he's showing more dog than Evan Mobley. He been showing a dog all series. And I noticed when I sent them stats, you must have went to sleep, didn't you?
He was averaging 9 points a game up to that point.
Look,
I didn't go to sleep.
I'm like,
I didn't go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep. I got right into my research too, and that's okay. But we could compare all day.
Jared Allen had game 7 was his best game of the series.
Yes. Game 7. I cannot disagree. I'm not going to disagree at all.
Mobley had a couple.
But for you to go off and say we could trade Mobley, keep Allen just off that game, you was in a moment. Hell, I was in a moment. You know what I'm saying?
I was
like,
never in a moment.
Everybody was in a moment. Because why? Because we can all on this panel agree that we wanted to see the bigs make a difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not just make a difference, but let's see if they could do it at the same time. Unfortunately, they didn't in Game 7. Mobley had a certain part of game, whatever. He was in foul trouble.
He was in foul trouble.
But Jared Allen had a monster Game 7. But Evan Mobley this series, he done clocked 25 points.
Twice.
What?
3 times, I think. Three out of the 7, he clocked
25. 3 out of 7. Then one game, he had 14 and 7. Both him and Allen had a bad game the same damn game when Toronto just dog walked us. I think
that was game 3.
Allen had 3 or something like that, and Mobley had 7, 8 or something.
Yeah, 8.
So
my perspective is this.
Okay, let me hear you.
We've said the whole series, and even before the series, right? Even in the before the playoffs started, that we were going to need our bigs, Mobley and Allen, to be some dogs down there. Can we agree on that? Right? We can agree on this, that we know that we needed some output and some output from some good games from our bigs, right? Now, the first 2 games at home, Mobley, 25, game 1, 17 points, 7 rebounds. Game 2, 25 points, 8 rebounds. Jared Allen, 10 points apiece, 7 rebounds, and then 3 rebounds, right? 0 turnovers, right? Hold on.
He don't handle the hold up. Before you say that, he don't handle the rock.
We won those 2 games.
Go ahead.
We won those 2 games, right? 3 and 4, right? Allen, 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 3 blocks. Game 5, 3 points, 15 boards, 0 turnovers, 2 blocks. We lost. Mobley, game 3, game 4, 15 points, 6 and 7. 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers.
How many blocks he had?
Game 4, 8 points, 9 boards, 3 assists, 1 turnover. Game 5, when we back home, 23 points. For Mobley, 23 points. Allen had 14 points.
Come on, we waiting.
Game 6, back in Toronto, 26 points, 14 boards. 14 boards. Game 6 for Allen, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 2 blocks. I mean, we go toe to toe.
No, you can't.
How you can't go toe to toe?
You can't.
Mobley Mobley may have had a better series. He may have had
so you gonna trade him?
He had a better series. He had a better series than I said. He had a better series with production than Allen, right? But why the hell are we still having Mobley bring up the damn ball? Why the hell are we still having
he has a advantage.
So you admit to be in the paint.
Not a paint person.
So now you admit
you got $150 million contract.
That's not his game.
You play where I want you to play.
Now I would say
that's not his game.
I would like to have seen him on the block more against a little Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett. Now I see RJ Barrett bullying Evan Mobley. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's not
strong. How are these big guards able to bully a 7-footer?
Hold up. Jared Allen was getting bullied though too. So my whole thing, what you saying that, Dar? What you saying that? So you are saying in so many words, you was wrong.
I don't have a problem with saying I was wrong.
Okay,
but I still feel that, hey, if this is what it took for Allen to come out and be a dog and get his mojo and see the light, I want the same attitude from Mobley. He's our defensive player of the year. He's that.
How many blocks? Okay, hold on.
Mobley was getting some games.
He's one of our most coveted players.
How many block shots did Mobley have?
Stop.
He's
one of our most coveted players on our team.
Exactly. How many block shots did he have?
So therefore, where's your dog? Where's the dog in you? I've been asking this same question. Since for the last few playoffs. Asked it last year when we played Indiana. Asked it the year before that when we played Orlando, and they was getting bullied.
He been getting bullied all that.
So hold on. My thing is this.
Mobley, get your weight up, bro. Get your weight up down there.
You wait till after Game 7 when Jared Allen had a great game, one game in the series, to say all this.
We've been
it's like you knocking.
No. You're not gonna get that one off. No, because all this series, and you could go back to the previous episodes. We've been saying, everybody go back to the previous episodes.
We've been talking about Mobley.
No. Me and Cuzzo been asking the same. We've been saying the same thing. We need Mobley to have this type of game. We need Mobley to get his weight up. No. You're not gonna get that one.
No, I'm not arguing that part with you. Yes, we all in agreement. We all have said that this series is about Evan Mobley.
Exactly.
My thing is that when you made the statement and said trade Mobley, keep Allen, and I said, why is that? Because Allen had a great game 7. Your response was because he's showing he got more dog in him than Evan Mobley. And you wait to Game 7 to say that. Then you say trade Mobley, keep Allen. Now, if Allen didn't have that third quarter like he had on that game, you wouldn't have been saying that. Because what was him saying? Where was him saying? Where was that same energy at with Allen the first 6 games?
We've been saying the whole series. We need Allen and Mobley.
You're right. What I'm asking you is,
that dog showed up. That dog showed up last night.
So Evan Mobley ain't show up at all. So Evan Mobley ain't show up at all this series.
You just read off Evan Mobley stats, right?
Yep.
I'm not discrediting his. I'm not discrediting his production. Kels.
You just said you would trade him.
Kels, you listen for a change.
I am listening.
You can't listen and talk at the same time. You'll never hear me. I'm not discrediting any production that Mobley has put out there. Right? I'm not discrediting his points. I'm not discrediting his stats. But the attitude, the dog, all of that shit
I got him again, Kels. I got him again.
Last night, that's what Mobley. That's what I want to see from Mobley too.
So you didn't see that in the 4. You didn't see that in 4 games of Evan Mobley this series. You didn't see that when you just read off what he did.
I saw signs of it.
So what's the point?
He can score. He can score his ass off.
So he wasn't.
But where's
he didn't have that
in
dog.
the paint, though?
So he didn't have that dog. Okay, so
That's
just say
not his
I don't care
game.
about that not being in his game, Kills.
It's not.
I don't
his
care
game.
about that.
You
So
can
for
not
you,
force-
Dar,
What you going? Okay, so let me ask you this.
a person.
So
You cannot
hold
force-
on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. We about to go up against Detroit.
And
They
they
just
did.
as scrappy. They just as scrappy. They just as scrappy as Toronto. Number one seed. Number one seed. You mean to tell me you gonna stand out there and shoot threes all game?
Listen. Evan Mobley
Instead of being down on the block, getting
Evan
physical.
Mobley is not a block person. You cannot just lay Evan Mobley down on the block. He's not a post-up player. You can see it.
Okay.
He's not a post-up player. Every time
slide to the other side, you falling out your camera view. There you go.
Every time he's get down in the post, what happened? They knock his ass off the block. He's not strong enough to beat on the post. His game is beating people off the dribble. For example, when he
long ass, slow ass dribble.
Listen. For example, when he did go on that post, when he tied that game up, we went into overtime. When he tied the game up on the low post, he dribbled the ball to the lane. He dribbled that. So he has to be out. He has to be out on the outside. He's not big enough. His frame is not big enough to be in the post. There's no post players in the NBA. Name me one post player in the NBA. Name one.
What?
Name one post player. Name one post player that stay in the post all the time and say, "Give me the ball."
Well, KLC, I was riding with you for a minute, but
no, I'm asking a question. I'm
about to answer that. The post game for everybody, you know what I'm saying, is lightweight diminishing in the league. You look at Joker, he's stepping out a little bit more. He really don't bang down low. Embiid really don't do it. Wemby, see, he's 7'5", and he really don't. You don't see Wemby all the time backing people down. No, you see him shooting threes. He popping out. So everybody is doing that. Everybody. But I understand what Dart is saying to a certain extent, because I've been saying the same thing about Evan Mobley. I want to see you get down there when you have the mismatches, when you got the RJ Barretts on you, when you got the Scotty Barnes on you, when they switching and you end up, when he did play a couple of games, the 2 games, Brandon Ingram being on him. Hell, I don't give a damn if it was Joe, what's his Joe, what's his name?
Jakob Poeltl.
Jakob Poeltl. I don't care if it was him. Like, I do want to see Evan Mobley at times get down low and bang somebody down low and score some buckets. Now, Dart, if you're saying, I get it, that's not primarily his game. I get it. But he can do it. Now, Dart, if you saying Jared Allen showed you some dog far as banging with them in Game 7, I'm all with you. That's
all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm
not trying to listen, man. I'm not trying to discredit anything that any of the stats that Mobley has put out there, right? 20.
Right.
I mean, come on, man. 17 points, 25 points, 15 points, 20. He had three games where he was over 20 points. And down there 10 rebounds. He almost had a double-double 3 times. Mm-hmm. I'm not discrediting that. But when you talking about the Eastern Conference and the Central Division, and you have teams like Boston, teams like Philly, teams like Detroit, teams like Orlando, teams like Toronto, teams like Indiana, teams that are physical, you have to be able to play physical. And you have to be able to match their physicality. That's what the whole thing. That's what the whole thing.
Name one physical player besides Strus.
And so if Jared Allen is going to match their physicality, then why are we paying Evan Mobley $150 million to be that big? I mean, what are we doing?
Because he can average 25,
okay, you can't say that
22, and 23.
I mean, what position is he going? What true position is he going to play?
He can play the 4 and 5.
Are we going to keep him at the 4?
Okay, let me ask you this, Dar. Who's the better offensive scorer, Evan Mobley or Jared Allen?
Mobley.
Huh?
Mobley.
Who's more athletic?
Defense?
Mobley or Jared Allen?
Mobley.
Who's the better defender, Mobley or Jared Allen?
They neck and neck to me.
No.
Oh.
No.
But they not connecting me.
No, guard, no. Now,
Jared Allen have not won the Defensive Player of the Year.
Mobley won Defensive Player of the Year once. Okay.
That's more than Allen.
Okay, but you riding the coattail of a couple seasons ago.
No, and you rode the coattail of Game 7.
So let's talk about. Come on, Mister. What have you done for me lately, Kels? Okay, let's come on, Kels, because this is how you get. This is how you get, right? What have you done for me lately? Okay. So let's talk about defense.
Okay. Right? How many blocks he had in Game 7?
Huh?
Mobley had what? 2 blocks, 2 blocks in Game 7.
Mobley.
I know Jared Allen had about 2.
In Game 7, Mobley had 4 turnovers.
Everybody, Cavaliers had turnovers.
So he had a rock more than him. So now we question his dogness off of turnovers.
He had a rock more than Jared Allen. Jared Allen is out there dribbling.
This all you could do, dog.
That's another thing that bothers me. Why is he even dribbling? Why is he even bringing the ball up the court?
Because that's his game.
I'm not gonna say his game. I'm not gonna say his game is bringing the ball up. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
I'm gonna say this.
It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong. It's the same thing. It's the same thing that Milwaukee does with Giannis. You see, Giannis brings up the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Even like
Giannis shooting 3. Cat, he do the same thing. Giannis shoot 3. Now
the Joker.
I don't care what everybody else is doing. We are.
That's their game. Let me ask you a question.
Why does he have to bring up the ball? You got.
Let me ask you a question.
Schroeder, you got Strus, you got Merrill, you got Donovan Mitchell.
Because
why does he have to?
Because in the press, when you are pressing, your big man is the last resort to bring up the ball. So you have 8 seconds.
True.
And that's the reason why sometimes he has to bring up the ball. Now, I ain't talking about giving the ball all the time. What I was always advocating for Mobley to do is when he get the rebound, push the damn rock up like Scotty Barnes and they'll do, because he has that talent to do that, to get open shots, to get open layups because of his length and how he shoots. That's the reason why I say he should bring up the ball, because he can create a mismatch on the break. Now, I'm not talking about, he can bring up the ball all the time like he's a point guard. No, when you pressing and off of rebounds, he should be able to dribble up the court.
Well,
hold on. Why is he okay? I get it in a press situation, but in certain situations, he should already be down the court, he should be leaking out already down the court for somebody to throw him a long ass oop.
Denver do the same thing with Joker.
Not on the defense. When you play defense, your bigs are your rebounders. Your guards are the one who puts the spread out and go down. What's the big handle the rock, get the rebound? They push it out to the guards, and the guards go. Now, what I was saying,
I get that, Kels,
but what I'm saying is, so you cannot let your bigs release.
Hopefully, not down there getting the rebounds all the damn time.
Well, we average 9.3 rebounds a game.
But I said all the time.
He has to be down there all the time. He can't be nowhere else.
If you want to be mathematical right now, 9.3 rebounds a game. How many quarters in a game? 4. That's 2 rebounds. That's 2 and some change rebounds per quarter.
And since you want to be mathematical too, then how many times
he gotta get time out. He gotta get some type of rest on the bench. All players.
Right.
He's not gonna be out there all quarter.
But no,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
we know, y'all, man, come on, man, stop playing with me. Y'all seen the same damn game I seen. Ain't no way Mobley's that damn big and getting boxed out by Scotty Barnes, getting boxed out by Sheed, or getting boxed out by any smaller or any physical player from Toronto.
Okay, time out. Okay, hold on, time out. You just said, hold on. You said it about Evan Mobley, right? Okay, these are the same guys. Jared Allen, game 1, 7 rebounds. Game 2, 3 rebounds. Game 3, 4 rebounds. He had the one big game with 15 rebounds in game 4. Game 5, 3 rebounds. Game 6, 7 rebounds. And then he had He had 19 rebounds last night. So he had 2 games this whole series with double-digit boards. So, so game 1, 2, 3, and 5 and 6, what was Jared Allen in?
Hey, he was missing in action. Hey,
so again, what you can say is, hey, Jared Allen was a dog down low game 7. The way you put it, like I said, the way you said it yesterday, trade Mobley, keep Allen because of what he did last night.
Like G just said, we gonna have to look at Mobley and see where the fuck he at in the next couple of years and make that decision. Because
I agree. I agree.
This is exactly what this is. We gonna have to make, regardless of that last series, right? We're about to go to Detroit.
Yep. Let's talk about Detroit. Go ahead.
Let's talk about Detroit. Go ahead, Dar. He needs to be physical. Period.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now Dar just led us into it again. Great game 1 series. First round series. Cavs. Good way to pull it out. Game 7 against the Raptors. We're moving on. Now we got the Pistons. Now the Pistons are another scrappy team, physical team. I think the way Toronto played the Cavs, I'm hoping Kenny Atkinson saw that and that prepared us for what we about to get from Detroit. Because Detroit is going to do the same thing. They're going to play physical with just like Toronto did. So hopefully Kenny Atkinson know that. If we know that, hopefully he know it and he come in with a better game plan. Now that we playing the Pistons, Mobley 9 times 10 going to be matched up against Tobias Harris.
On defense,
that's gonna be interesting.
Against they are like if they games are similar. Tobias Harris is a shooter that's outside that shoot. Mobley can go down low, but Mobley is a better defender and a better rebounder than Tobias Harris.
But like Dar said, going into the series against the Pistons, I do agree. I mean, not even just the Pistons, but even against the Raptors. But since we talk about the Pistons, our bigs got to make a presence felt for them. They got to. Because if they don't, we're going to see exactly what Toronto did, which is clog up the paint defensively, which made life difficult for Harden and Donovan Mitchell to get inside the lane and create shots from there. Right. So I do agree. Going against Detroit, this series against Detroit, what I'm looking for from the Cavaliers is, 1, take what we learned against the Raptors, what you said, Dar, that physicality. Take that into Detroit, match that energy, and yes, Evan Mobley, I'm going to say it again. I've been saying it all season. I said the first round of playoffs. It's going to depend on you. If Evan Mobley can't come out here and get us 20 plus, 9 plus rebounds, we're going to lose. We're going to lose.
I'm gonna go as far as to say this, because now we're dealing with a whole nother component, right? JB Biggerstaff used to be our coach. Evan Mobley was on the team. Jared Allen was on the team. Donovan Mitchell was on the team. Strus was on the team. Sam Merrill was on the team. So he knows our strengths and weaknesses. That's another component to playing Detroit. All I'm saying is this. We're going to need not just Mobley. We're going to need Allen. We're going to need the whole damn team to be very physical and be very aggressive. Be very scrappy. We're going to have to match their intensity and bring the intensity first. That's what we're missing. We have to bring that intensity first. Because if we don't, we're not going to get those foul calls. We're not going to get those 50-50 balls. We're not going to get those rebounds down low. We're not going. It's a lot that we're going to miss out on if we don't bring that. If we don't punch them in the mouth first.
I agree.
The thing Detroit don't have that Toronto have is two big superstars. Oh, my bad. What Detroit doesn't have that Toronto do have is that Toronto had two bigs who can guard. Detroit, the only person who can really guard is Asor Thomas out there. Cade Cunningham really is not a defender, but he's big. I said he's really not a defender. He's really not a defender.
Cade Cunningham is not a defender. Yes, he is.
When you saw that, he's not a really good defender. What's the name?
Why did you say Cade Cunningham is not a good defender? Why?
Because if you look into the Orlando game, he was letting people get past him. when they was going 1-on-1, they was getting past.
Time out. You just made me throw my glasses down. Once again, you telling me to look at the Orlando game. I watched the game.
Okay.
Now, every person that Cade Cunningham guarded in that series, how many points did they score? How many points did they average?
How many points they average?
Jalen Suggs, non-factor.
Jalen Suggs.
Not non-factor. Jared Kane, whatever his name was, non-factor. Who's the other guards?
What about when Forrest Wagner was in the game?
Franz Wagner, he don't guard Franz Wagner. He don't guard Franz Wagner.
Oh, so all right. So we'll see how he guard Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. Then we'll look at it and see.
So we all know. Like again.
All I was saying that they don't have the bigs to guard Mitchell and Harden like they had, like Toronto had. They don't have that type of physicality on the guards because you got Duncan Robinson. Who Duncan Robinson gonna check? If you put Asur Thomas and Asur Thomas and Cade Cunningham on Harden and Mitchell, who is Duncan Robinson gonna check?
The one that's making a non-factor, that's been a non-factor right now, Matt Strus or whoever else you throwing in that three.
That's who I will go into the pick and roll with. I will roll with his man, and then that will open up the lane for whoever is guarding them.
I'm sorry, Kels. You don't watch the games. I'm saying it.
That's okay.
It's not okay. I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Duncan Robinson ain't a
slouch on defense.
Put like this. When the Detroit Pistons play the Cavaliers, we're gonna see how many times they switch on when Cade Cunningham switch on Donovan Mitchell and James Harden and see what happens.
What you mean?
We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see how they're not gonna have him checking them. Cade Cunningham is for scoring. If you put him in any type of pick and roll,
you sound like a motherfucking fool, man. You sound like a motherfucking fool. We done saw it all season.
Who is scoring?
They played 4 times this year.
And they beat them. And Cavaliers beat them too.
4 times this year.
How many times the Cavaliers beat them?
We went 2-2 versus Detroit this year.
Okay. And what happened?
What you mean what happened?
What happened?
What you mean what happened?
And stuff.
And stuff. What you mean what happened and stuff?
You tell me. You watch the games, you tell me.
You asked me the question, what happened? I told you.
And they went 2-2, and what happened on the defensive side of the ball. I'm talking about on the deep. What I am saying is this. When they switch off on Cade Cunningham is not a great defender. You will be able to get stuff off of Cade Cunningham better than you get.
A great defender and being a defender is 2 different things, Kels.
And I said that in the beginning.
No, you said Cade Cunningham is not a good defender. Now you say he's not a great defender. Good and great is different. Clean your shit up. Clean your shit up, bro.
All right, put out. He's not. Look, he's not a defender, good or great.
Oh my fucking goodness.
So I ain't get no shit started today.
I don't see Cade Allen. Lord. I don't see Cade Cunningham on no all defensive team.
So because you're not on, it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers in the It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers in the league that's not on the all defensive team.
And I said, and he won't be able to check James Harden or Donovan Mitchell like
who
Toronto
can really check them? Who can?
All I said was
who
this.
Can, Kels? I just seen the so-called best wing defender in the game right now in Kawhi Leonard try to check Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell got off on him. So what is you saying?
All I said is this. Detroit is not going to be able to do what Toronto did to our guards. That's all I said, because Cade Cunningham is not that type of defender.
Man, Cade Cunningham ain't 6'9" with a fucking 7 foot something wing.
I know how tall him. That don't mean
he's bars, is he?
Who? Cade Cunningham was 6'7" and he got left on him.
Is he as tall and as big as Scotty Barnes? Yes or no?
No, Scotty Barnes
No,
is 6'8".
Of course you're not gonna be able to do that. Of course. I'm not sitting up here saying Cade Cunningham gonna come out here and shut Donovan Mitchell down with Donovan Mitchell.
I never said that.
You just.
I said what I said was Cade Cunningham and Detroit will not be able to do what Toronto did to our guards.
Why?
That's exactly.
How you figure that?
Because they're not that great of a defenders. They don't move their feet like that.
Time out. You just sat up here and
I said Asura Thomas is the only athletic person who on the defensive side can do something. The only one. That's what I said.
You sound like a fool.
And we will see.
You sound like a fool.
And we will see.
You ain't gonna see nothing. I'ma see. You're not gonna see nothing.
We will see.
Okay, man. Like for you to sit up here and just say that dumbass shit is just fucking crazy. Cade Cunningham not no good fucking defender. Let me see what he do against Donovan Mitchell and James Harden.
So Cade Cunningham.
Detroit made it this far for a damn reason.
Man.
They got the number 1 seed for a damn reason.
Because they got
a nice ass squad.
Cade Cunningham was scoring. I put Cade Cunningham in an MVP vote before he had that run.
A lot of us did.
I'm not saying that he's not a great player. I'm saying he's not a good defender.
Oh my fucking goodness, man.
Well, it sounds like we gonna see tomorrow night.
Oh my fucking goodness, man! Like so what this what Kale's gonna do? Let Donovan Mitchell or James Harden come out here and have a bad game, and they don't score as many points as Kale feels like they should score. What he gonna say is, oh, they just had a bad game. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if Cade Cunningham did this to him or did. Man, that's a big ass fucking boy. I'm not sitting up here saying he gonna go out there and shut Donovan Mitchell down, but he gonna go out there and play some fucking defense. You see the defense he played against Orlando.
We'll see.
You saw the defense he played against Orlando.
All I said.
How many blocks? Okay.
All I'm saying is this, that how Toronto played the Cavaliers, the Pistons ain't gonna be able to play them like that. They're not gonna be able to play. They're not gonna be able to put their two bigs on. They're not gonna be able to put.
Why would Detroit have to put their bigs on their guard?
Didn't we just say that the Detroit Pistons is just as scrappy, just as physical, just like they're almost symmetric in the ways in how they play. So how won't they be able to do the same thing that or try to emulate what Toronto did to us? That's gonna be that has to be their game plan.
Okay, and that game plan gonna be better because Detroit don't have.
Defense, they gotta bring the intensity. They gotta bring the aggression.
Of course, Detroit is not gonna go out there and throw Jalen Duren and
I didn't say that. I was just talking about.
You said.
I said they big guard. I said Tobias Harris. I said Tobias Harris and Asura Thomas. That's exactly what I said.
You said bigs. You said Detroit bigs.
And they bigs are Harden. I mean, they bigs are Harris and Asura Thomas play small forward. And
I saw how the fuck is he a big? How is he a big then?
So your big man is not always man is not your center.
What's considered a big man to you in the NBA? What's
a power forward in your center position. That's your big.
Thompson play what?
Huh?
And Asura Thompson play what?
Asura Thomas play small.
So how the fuck is he a goddamn big then?
He's a big because he plays small too. He's a wing.
I can't. We got what, 12 minutes, 22 minutes, 12 minutes or something? I can't. Like, you're not making no fucking sense.
Okay, I'm not making no sense. Let's move on.
You're not making no sense. You sit up here saying Detroit don't have the bigs, but
they don't have the bigs to do what Toronto did. They don't. They just don't.
I just sat up here and said Detroit.
So where's Scotty Barnes? Scotty
Barnes is a 4.
And he plays. And what was Ingram?
The 3.
Okay, so you consider Ingram a big?
No.
So you consider Barnes a big?
Yep.
So where is Boyles then? Murphy Boyles.
He's a big. He's a 4.
Okay. So You said that Durant and Tobias Harris is like Scotty Barnes and
I did not say that shit.
No, I said I'm just asking a question.
You asking an asinine question, but go ahead.
Okay, then no, it's not asinine question, so it's not going to answer. So it's an asinine question, so it's not going to answer it. So it's cool.
Cunningham, not man.
It's cool. Just say it's an asinine question, so you just ain't. So it's just not going to answer it. But man, Kel, stop speaking Kellonomics, man.
No, it's well, answer a question when he's not going to answer because it's an asinine question.
You can ask any asinine question you want. That doesn't mean I got to answer the asinine question.
That was exactly what I said.
But you can still ask your question. Dark can answer it.
Like I said, the games, they're not going to be like this series is not going to be like this. This is not going to be this. This is not going to be the same series as in Detroit in Toronto. It's not.
So what's going to be the difference? What's going to be the difference? What's going to be the difference?
What's going to be the difference?
Smart guy? What's going to be the difference?
Cleveland, the difference is going to be that Mitchell and Harden going to be able to get into the lane more than they did in Toronto. Detroit cannot clog in Detroit won't be able to clog the lane in like Toronto did because there'll be more spacing. That's how they had all the turnovers. That's what the turnovers came.
Why won't Detroit be able to clog the lane? Why?
Because they don't have the people to guard Harden and Mitchell. They don't have the same people that can harass Harden and Mitchell, so they won't be able to see over them. That's why.
Fucking Cade Cunningham is fucking what? 6'6", damn near 6'7",
and Harden 6'5". So if he's
looking over James Harden, ain't he? He's looking over him, ain't he?
It's not 6'8" or 6'7". It was not 6'8"
man.
Or
I love
6.
how you try to clean up your shit. I love how you try to clean up your shit.
How I'm cleaning up my shit?
I love it. But you just said when I said Short Thompson is a big. You said when I say Short Thompson.
He plays small forward. Small forward and down are considered bigs.
No, they not. Smart guy.
Okay.
Smart guy.
Okay.
Mister, I know more than fucking sports than y'all. I know fucking three, no goddamn consider no fucking big.
Okay. All right.
A 3 is consider a big.
Okay.
Get the fuck up out of here, man. Like,
all right.
Like that's that stupidity shit.
Okay.
A 3 is considered a fucking big.
How that stupidity?
A 3 is considered a fucking big. Okay, Andrew Wiggins plays the 3 in Miami. I guess he a big too then, huh?
Andrew Wiggins be down low, posted up, and Andrew Wiggins be going down there.
Bye, like so. Just cause somebody get down low and post somebody up, they just off real considered a big. So Donovan Mitchell done post up a whole bunch of motherfuckers before. So he a big?
No, Donovan Mitchell is not a big.
You just said.
You asked me, is Donovan Mitchell a big?
You just sat up here and said, I said Andrew Wiggins plays the
all right, man.
Because he considered a big. You said, yup, because he get down, he posts people up, he get down low, so he's considered a big.
I did not say that. You said that. You said if Donovan Mitchell go down and post up, that's
I said
big.
Right.
That's what you said.
Listen.
And I said no.
Listen, I was about to say something to you. I swear to God, I was about to say something to you. I said Donovan Mitchell. Because I asked you a simple question. I said, so is Andrew Wiggins considered a big and he played a 3? You said, as far as Andrew Wiggins, yep, because he goes down low and posts people up. I said, okay, if that's the case, then I said if that's the case, then Donovan Mitchell posts people up, so is he considered a big?
And I said no.
So
that's
why
exactly what I said.
So why is Andrew Wiggins considered a big?
Because he played a 3.
And you say you know fucking basketball. I swear to fucking God. Maybe if you'll watch some games instead of waiting for the highlights or listening, whatever it is may be, you can understand much more. You can understand much fucking more.
All right.
You can understand much. Short Thompson as a big.
All I said Detroit is not going to be able to play defense like trap and do that against Donovan Mitchell and James.
Why won't they be able to, Kills? Why won't they be able to trap Donovan Mitchell?
They don't have.
Why they won't be able to trap Donovan Mitchell?
They don't have the bigs to move like. They don't have the bigs to move like.
So Jalen Duren is slow. Duren is slow. That's what
I'm not saying that slow. I said moving his feet.
So he's slow. So he's slow.
No, laterally, if they go laterally, he's not going to be able to move his feet.
Man. Oh, my fucking goodness, man. I swear to God, some of the dumbest shit I hear. I swear to fucking God, man. Like, this shit is just irritating the fuck out of me. Jalen Duren can't fucking move. You got something to say, Dar?
Go Cavs.
That shit is just fucking crazy, man. Like, it's just ridiculous to me. Like, some of the shit I be hearing. Like, now if you gonna say, well, I want to see how Detroit game plan against them, how they go treat the Cavaliers offensively, because we still don't fucking know what we gonna get from Jared Allen and Evan Mobley in this Pistons series. We just sat up here and was saying in the first segment what we need to see for them going against Detroit. The same thing we saw Jared Allen do last night. Dar said this, he wanted to see that against Detroit. He wanted to see Evan Mobley get big against Detroit. We don't know what we gonna get from them. So if they come out against Detroit and play the same goddamn way against Toronto, then what?
We in bad shape.
Detroit gonna do the same thing. You don't think the motherfucker sat up there and was watching fucking film because they knew? So you don't think if they see they bigs, if they not respecting they bigs or whatever this may be, you don't think they go find ways and schemes around that to irritate and frustrate Donovan Mitchell and James Harden?
And I said, yes, and I said that. I said, but they don't have the personnel to do that against the Cavaliers because they don't have the personnel to do that.
They gotta have personnel, Kels. That makes no sense. They have to have the personnel because guess what? They just skated by and came back from 3-1 to beat Orlando.
Of course.
They the number one seed for a reason. They got a hell of a defense up there in Detroit.
I never said they were not
defensive team. It's the playoffs. We gotta play. We about to play them 7 games. They brought that shit last night to Orlando. So why wouldn't they bring that to us?
Because
regardless of what business they got, team. They gonna bring whatever. They gonna throw everything at us.
Of course, and the Cavs gonna throw everything at them too. It don't mean it's gonna work.
Not if we play soft like we played for the.
Who got the better defense, Detroit or Toronto?
Who got the better defense?
Yeah,
Detroit was number 1 and Toronto was number 5. So
last time I checked, being number 1 is better than being number 5. Yes. Last time I checked, I forgot, Dar. This is I settle, be content with being number 4 and number 5. I forgot who we talking to here. I forgot, man. You gonna put some motherfucking respect on Cade Cunningham name. I'm trying to tell you.
We will see this series.
So okay.
That's what I'm saying. We'll see this series.
Okay, so if Dr. Mitchell come out here,
so Dr. Mitchell come out here and try to give us the business, bro.
Of course, and we're gonna try to go back and give him the business. And we're going to use him as the weak link.
Use who as the weak link?
Cade Cunningham, we're going to be putting him in more pick and roll than we're going to be putting anybody in.
Okay.
Either him or Duncan Robinson. Because Duncan Robinson is the weakest link on Detroit defensive-wise. He's the weakest link on that team.
I appreciate everybody that tuned in on YouTube today. Please hit that subscribe button for more content like you just received and to hear more asinine shit from Kels. I appreciate people that tuned in on the DSMN network, the best network in the land. I'm with you, Dar. Go Cavs, man. Round 2, game 1. Go Cavs. Go Cavs, man. I can say we all can agree to that to say go Cavs, man. We definitely agree with that, man. Great conversation, y'all.
I ain't know I'm gonna start.
If we don't agree on nothing else,
we gonna agree on go Cavs, man. Look, you got the hat, Kels got the shirt, I got the hoodie.
I'm done.
Let's go Cavs, man.
Let's go Cavs, man. Let's make a statement game 1. As long as we get 1 in Detroit.
And what we always say, the playoffs don't start till
until the road team win.
And now the Cavaliers have not won a road game yet, so we gonna get one. And this gonna be the one.
We got to get one there. It'll be good to get game one. I appreciate again y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all stay safe, stay sound, stay productive, stay positive.
Kills and Kellonomics. Go get Kill's book, man.
Kill's book.
Hold up. Time out. I didn't say nothing wrong. I ain't get out no different.
See, you just said a whole lot wrong. With that being said, y'all stay safe.
G, you his publisher, right?
Get him, G. Come get Kales, man. Look, Kales he was off today. He had too much time today. He was off today.
No, I was speaking basketball terms. The fuck. That's what I was speaking. I was speaking Daniels, but basketball terms.
Oh my goodness,
hey, G, where you at, man?
Where you at, G? Come get him, man. Y'all stay safe, man. We out here, man. We gonna catch y'all Friday. Deuces. Boy, Kale.
Yeah. Cavalier mentality, I charge through every bracket. King on the court, LeBron legacy in my fabric. Brown when I'm grinding, dog pound in the trenches. Guardian at the gate, protecting all my riches. Cavs in my veins, championship parade route. Browns in the mud, fourth quarter, never doubt. Guardians of tradition, progressive feel my temple. Training like I'm drafted, work ethic monumental. In the zone, can't stop my ascension in the zone. Discipline my weapon in the zone. Greatness by intention in the zone. It's my resurrection in the soul.